Hello everyone. Just to start with, first the management psyche. There must be in everyone's life something impossible. This will make your entire transition smooth and possible. जरूरी है कि हर एक जरूरी है कि हर एक की जिंदगी में कुछ नामुमकिन हो. यह तुम्हारे पूरे बदलाव को मुफीद और मुमकिन बना देगा. Okay. So let me introduce myself. I am Dr. Feroj Khan. So these are my achievements. As you can see here, I've done my PhD, NET. I'm also a cost and management accountant. I've done CS, MBA, and MCOM. Okay. I would always expect, or I always like to be remembered as management sire. Actually, this two word management sire, I have coined this. So I'm the inventor of these two word. Okay. And currently I'm director of S&F Commerce Academy, Greater Noida, and this is my website and whatever, like the email ID I've given you. And now coming to the topic, student preparation before and during MBA or PGDM, this has been in my mind since a long period, as I have been a professor in business school. I teach finance and accounts, legal aspects, strategy. I've got more than 3 decades of experience. Okay. So this topic was in my mind since a long time. And I have seen people struggling, the students specifically struggling. They believe that it is something, again, another degree. While I always insist in my classroom that whether it's a MBA or PGDM, it is not a degree. Rather, of course, it's a degree, but the entire focus has to be developing the skill, developing the profile. Because industry generally asks you, "Are you job ready?" So this is the course you are doing to basically come up to the expectations of the industry. Yes. So let's talk about, uh, as the topic itself is very interesting, and this will help the students to understand how and uh, the way they should behave in the entire 2 years. This is good for the students who are planning to do PGDM or MBA. Also, those who have already taken admission, those who are in the first semester, this video is definitely going to help. Why I made this video? Just because I have been seeing a lot of people talking here and there about what are the expectations, how you should approach your MBA PGDM. But I believe there is all are good. I mean, the people have been doing very nice in educating the students. I regard them, I appreciate them. But somehow, when you are listening to a formal professor, you will understand the content part. You will appreciate the entire gravity, or the real understanding of the content. So you'll definitely come across a lot of content. And yes, so let me go to talk about clearly. I've just divided all my content under two slides. One is just basics. When I say basics, means it's simply you can have a very good thought, and if you try, you can do it. But the next slide would be not basics. It would be surely talking about a lot of technical, lot of great insights. For that, you have to really struggle. You have to do a lot of effort to achieve those kind of things. So let's start with the first slide. uh, PGDM versus MBA. PGDM is like IIMs. If you look at, they offer PGDM, and if you look at any university, they offer MBA. So what is the difference between PGDM and MBA? The main difference is PGDM is governed by one regulatory body that is called AICTE, All India Council for Technical Education, while MBAs are definitely governed by UGC through their universities. So universities, they are approved by the UGCs, and universities offer MBA program. And if you ask me which one is better, I believe PGDM has got a lot of flexibility. The first question here is why? Because UGC was the only body which was offering, or the universities were offering first the MBA. Why AICT was introduce in the next stage, because just to bring the quality, best quality in the service. So in the PGDM program, you will see lots of updations, lots of changes in their curriculum, looking into the requirements of the industry. Even universities are also doing. But AICT governed institutions, I have basically taught in both the institutions, and I believe both the institutions have been doing proper justice. But comparatively, the PGDM programs are more or quickly upgraded and updated, which are definitely going to help the students. And additionally, when you are going to do PGDM, make sure that this PGDM should have equivalent certificate also of MBA, because if you are planning after MBA or PGDM, suppose you are going to, specifically PGDM I'm talking about, after PGDM, suppose you are planning to go outside to have a job or some kind of thing. So in outside India, they don't understand PGDM. So that's why your PGDM degree must have equivalent certificate from the appropriate authority, that is called AIU. I believe AIU means Association of Indian Universities. You can check also this full form of AIU. Well, this is done. Now the next point is it's a master degree. So you understand, like again, I insist here, this is not for just a, of course you will get a score, you will get a certificate, etc. But the entire focus here is uh, after this you are not going to study. Though at this age, I've got more than 3 years of more than 3 decades of experience. Still I'm updating. Okay, so you have to update on a very exceptional note. But in general, when you talk about people after students after master degree, they don't like to study, go for a formal degree. So this is the last phase of your study. So ensure that you have to give your mind, soul, everything, and focus has to be on skill building. And definitely you have to ensure that whether you are ready for the job or not. Now, third point is introspection and experimentation. So this is not my, I have borrowed this from one of our great leader, great industrialist, like Mr. Anand Mahindra. He once perhaps came to IIT Delhi, and he talked about the thinking towards introspection and experimentation should have been completed during the graduation itself. Now you understand, this is the master degree you are doing, and you have not done that introspection and experimentation. So whatever gone case, let's not focus into now, because you are planning to go for your last phase of study, that is PGDM or MBA. So ensure that you have to do a lot of introspection and experimentation in the first year. And that's why you need to read lots of newspapers, specifically business newspaper, Business Standard, or even Economic Times, or there are so many other good news agencies, and also like there is your Mint also, and there are so many things. So you need to read lots of things and discuss with your parents, discuss with your mentors in the college, discuss with your peer, and definitely you have to understand about the business fundamentals. You will come to know about strategies and governance. Interaction and communication is a very big thing. The next step, I'm talking about. If you have been very what like introvert, uh, I don't say ki you simply throw yourself outside. No, no. Basically, my point is you also try to speak out, try to also gain some kind of good things connecting to extrovert, like you try to be also extrovert, because your nature is introvert. So you have to change its style and go on interacting more, go on communicating more. And the courses are also designed in such a way that it is definitely going to help you to interact more or to communicate more. Like every subject you'll have group activities, group presentations before mentor, before a lot of industry people also sometimes. And when you are planning to join, so I will always insist that you should come with a dream, something, whatever it would be corrected in the entire process when you are into PGDM or MBA. But come with a kind of thinking, so start thinking about, or to follow some your like great personality, like Narayana Murthy, Mr. Narayana Murthy, or XYZ, whosoever you like it. But make some provision always in your mind, in your entire thinking process, to change also. Yes, this is the technical input, because here you have to struggle. Okay, so these are just not basic. That's why I'm very clear on this. Change your style. You need to change your style. I've already said, you need to look at your, introspect yourself, what kind of personality you are currently, and of course you need to change. Okay, if you are good in accounting, then also develop your expertise in the marketing, at least in the first year. Second year, definitely you have lots of elective options. You can select finance or marketing or HR, etc. It is all there, but you have to understand key, you need to be ready to change your style and develop your also understanding about using lots of tools and techniques such as Excel, advanced Excels, Google Analytics, even AI has come now. Let us use also Chat GPT, but always believe that you have to also develop your technical insight. Peers are the next point is the peer, but I always insist with a pinch of salt, that uh, you have to listen to them, you have to understand them, but don't follow them. Because I believe every student, like I invest in stock market, I make a lot of money in the stock market. I always say that every stock, every company, every personality, kind of different. So every student is different, every teacher is different, every market is different, every stock is different. So let's understand the peer, but absolutely no following, no following, because this is going to damage your career. Uh, Something when you find very complicated, there the money is. You understand. If you explore more complicated profile, like suppose investment banking, digital marketing, these are looking so very lucrative but very challenging. So whenever you come across a lot of complicated stuff, you need to uh, accept it as ki this is where you need to uh, grill yourself, right? You have to stretch yourself. You have to go for always gaining the extra mile so that you will be different. You will be unique. And of course develop some kind, because professors in our business schools or even every colleges, you will find they are good in research. So understand that research potential, because ultimately your theory and practice should come together, because you are going to work, that is the practice. But the teachers, the research or the case studies, whenever you come across, these are actually going to help you to simulate kind of a environment where there are virtual games, where there are virtual problems, and if you can face that in the classroom, or you can deal with them carefully and successfully, you can deal. In that case, definitely there are chances you are going to be successful in industry also. So that's why you have to do a lot of research, lots of introspection and exploring. And while in the while you are studying, make ensure that you should make also a lot of money in the stock market, or you can digitally promote a company, or you can start a startup. These are next has to be there. So, and entrepreneurial instinct has to be the last but not the least, because when we teach in the classroom, the students have to develop. Every student, I even industry people also, when they ask you in the interview, I have seen students saying ki the initial 10 years they are like, there's a question, what do you look when you look forward, what do you want to be after 10 years down the line? So I have listened a lot of answers. The students usually say that the first 10 years they are going to work, but after 10 years they're going to start a business, something of their own. So keep this instinct, keep this, kind of fire in the belly, that maybe 5 years, 10 years down the line, you're going to start a business. So that's why sorry, I'm so sorry for, my this video time has gone exceeding, because I was planning to make it 10 minutes within. Now it is going to be 14 minutes. Let me stop here, and I would expect all of you to comment. And of course, I'm coming with the next slide, which will be basically supplementing the first slide. Let me see, when I get time, I will do that. Thank you. Thank you very much. God bless you. All the best.